The year is 2075. You're in the hospital. Your family surrounds you. You're on your deathbed, and you're looking back on your life and reflecting. You ask yourself the question, did it matter? Did my life matter? As I was thinking about what to say today, my mind instantly gravitated towards the word purpose. What was the purpose of the last 4 years? What was the point of countless nights spent up late writing papers, cramming for tests, maybe running around Dinkytown? Thousands of dollars spent on tuition, the list goes on. I confess that answering that question for me was a huge struggle for at least the first 2 years of college, and more specifically, why Carlson? Why business? And what does it mean to be a business student? No one, at least that I know of, goes into college claiming they want to analyze businesses or build brands or manage cash flow. It's much easier to say you want to be a teacher or an engineer or a doctor. And so, needless to say, I was confused. I didn't know why I was in business, and I questioned the point to it all. And then I went to Africa, and everything changed because I met that 2075 hospital bed moment a lot sooner than I had ever expected. And I was forced to answer the question of, did it matter? Almost a year ago today, I was working with farmers in Tanzania, helping them build businesses, but I found myself in a remote part of the country with a very severe case of malaria. In fact, I nearly died. And for the first time in my life, I asked myself, does my life and what I have done make a difference? Does it matter? I remember laying in my bed, unable to move, and wondering when was the last time I told anyone, my family or the closest people in my life, that I loved them, that I cared for them. Through the headaches, I remember feeling very anxious and having a ton of anxiety over realizing how trivial I had behaved to just my coworkers earlier that way, and thinking that I wasn't going to have a chance to apologize to them for my behavior. I saw how meaningless my passions for attention were and how I destroyed relationships with pride and ambition. And I saw pointlessness in a lot of things I had put status in: image, consumption, title, wealth. I thought I was going to die. But what I found was that when you look forward to that unknown point in the future, or you experience it and survive, everything changes. Instead of focusing on yourself, you start to focus on others, and your fulfillment comes from something way higher than the worship of self. Gratefulness becomes core to who you are, and you start to lose the lens of self-importance. The perspective flips from, what experiences can I get? How much money can I make? How big of a house can I afford? How many cars can I buy? To, how many people can I welcome? And what good can I do? What problems can I try to solve? How much can I give away? And how many people can I genuinely engage with and care for? And it changes how you view your everyday life as well. For example, we can get up here today and think that it is about us, and that everyone here behind me and around us is here to celebrate what we've done. And to an extent, that's true. And that we get to go sit back down, dream of all the money we're going to be making, climb the corporate ladder, live the dream. Or we can have another perspective today, which is the perspective I think we should have, which is to recognize all the people around us, and with that have a heart full of gratitude for what they've done and what they've given us. How much they've invested in us in terms of time, resources, blood, sweat, and tears, literally, to get us to this point today. And rather than dream of all the money we'll be making, dream of how we're going to take these degrees and go make a difference in the world. And whether that's in a corporate office, a startup business, an NGO, government, today we join the ranks of approximately 7% of all people globally that have the backing of a college degree. And from this position, we're very prepared to go off and make a difference. In that dark moment, I realized that my whole life had been about myself. I worshiped myself. Though my faith in my family and my God was strong, I was disillusioned with being in business because I only saw it as a means to propel myself to a high-paying job or successful career, which in and of itself isn't bad, but I didn't see the connection to the other parts of my life. And what that moment showed me was that my life was devoid of an underlying meaning beyond myself. But it also connected the dots for me. Because when you look at business as a way of serving and giving and putting other people first, it becomes an amazing gift to the world. Fundamentally, business is people helping people. Business can be and should be an avenue of love. Business is how we can restore and redeem broken parts of this world, culture, to do good, employ people, create value and meaning, and improve people's lives. That's not idealism. That is what business does. And that is what I would turn around and tell my freshman year self why I'm in Carlson. That's what we get to do as future business leaders. We have a very unique opportunity as dreamers and doers. And so today I encourage you, as excited as you are for the future and dreaming of all that is coming, I would ask you to dream of how you can serve your community and dream of how you can build up the relationships around you and put others before yourself. How can you take all of this and all that you now know to speak love and life into your coworkers, your family, your friends? How can you smile and forgive, look with compassion, and serve with power, and be an advocate for the powerless and the less powerful? That's what our degrees give us today, to be advocates. How can you live for something higher? The year is 2075. You're laughing and you're smiling through your tears because you see how blessed and full of love and life your life has been, and how beautiful a gift every single day you've been given is. You're holding the hands of your loved ones as you fall into a deep sleep and you close your eyes. Your grasp begins to fade. Class of 2014, it's been an immense privilege. Go from here today and make it matter. Thank you.